Christmas movie Saint Nick of Bethlehem is set in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, the Christmas city. This film is a touching story of hope, healing, and the true spirit of the season.
Yeah, and we are thrilled to welcome two stars from the heartwarming new Christmas movie, Saint Nick of Bethlehem, Christmas-Porrata and Danny Roebuck, stepping into the role of Santa Claus. Hello, Merry Christmas. Good to see you both.
Hello.
Hello.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Well, let me start with you to both ask you. Can you tell us about Saint Nick of Bethlehem? And Danny, what drew you to be a part of this project? Danny, you first.
Yes, of course. Thank you. Well, the story was found by my pal Spencer Fulmar. It's a true story, which is extraordinary. Nearly everything in the movie is a fact. A fellow named Alan Smith lost his son, and through his journey of grief, he found that if he took on the personality of Santa Claus, the more presents he gave away, the more he gave away his grief. And that's about the best elevator pitch I've ever heard in my life. And then Spencer was kind enough to let me write the script with him and direct the movie with him. I had directed a few movies before and been in about 175, maybe more. So we teamed up and we made this fantastic movie and found fantastic actors like Jennifer.
Yeah. Well, Jennifer, same to you. What drew you to the project?
Oh, well, I just absolutely love Christmas. I've loved Christmas my entire life, and my dream for years has been to be able to be part of a Christmas film. I've auditioned in the past, and this past year I auditioned for Saint Nick of Bethlehem and was cast, and so grateful to be part of this entire production. Just like Danny said, it makes it even more special because now we know Alan Smith. He is who this film is about, and he's just an incredible man who just took his pain and turned it into purpose. And we're just so glad and happy to share his story, and just the reviews and what people are saying in response to the film that's already been in theaters the last 2 weeks has just been just so incredible and inspiring. And yeah, so just so grateful to be part of this Christmas film.
Danny, can I follow up? As an actor, it's your job to act. It's your job to take on other roles. But how does playing Santa in this movie compare to some of the other roles you played? It's based on a true story, so do you feel there's a greater responsibility in that storytelling?
Well, yeah, it's a great question. I've played Jay Leno in The Late Shift, and I've played Gary Marshall, and I've played many more real people over the course of my blessed career. But the thing about all those is when they say cut, I don't have to talk like Jay Leno, or I don't have to talk like Gary Marshall, which sounds like my grandpa, Mr., who I also played. But when they say cut, when I say cut, or Spencer says cut, if some kid walks over while I'm in that suit, I'm Santa Claus. In fact, I had an epiphany because on the way to shooting a pivotal scene in the movie with some little kid, I realized that, oh my gosh, when I go in the room, we can't be directing Danny's scooch right, scooch left. And I brought the whole crew together and I said, we put all the kids in the room and I said, when I walk in that room, you only refer to me as Santa. Santa, could you move right? Santa, could you move left?
Now we have the 411 on Santa. So Jennifer, can you tell us about the role that you play in the movie?
Sure. I play, my character's name is Sue in the film, and she is a mom to a son named Tucker who absolutely loves Christmas, and he loves putting up Christmas decorations. His dream is to have the biggest light display that people can see from space. And throughout the movie, the two of them understand the meaning of community and what that looks like. It was really cool to film one in particular scene in the movie in central Pennsylvania, where we went to a home of a gentleman named Noah, and he has this incredible Christmas display that he puts up every single year called Noah's Night of Lights. And I mean, gosh, you can see these lights from so far away from what I understand. People come every year as a holiday tradition to see Noah's lights. He has blow up Christmas decorations. He's got just vintage Christmas decorations that fill his entire yard. And so that scene is in our movie, and it was really cool to do that particular scene with Tucker, my son, in the movie.
Yeah, and this movie, it really captures this true spirit of Christmas. So, Danny, Jennifer, what do you hope audiences are going to take away after watching Saint Nick of Bethlehem?
If I may, it's an old-fashioned movie. My training as a director comes from watching, 100 years of movies that came before me. And I have no interest. We had a couple Christmas movies out this year. One, They Kidnapped Santa Claus, and by all accounts, with all these great actors and performers, it kind of flopped. Nobody responded to it. And we have another movie with witches, which is doing great. It's a great Oscar caliber movie, but not really a Christmas movie. I wanted to hit that sweet spot where people say, this is a movie like I remember. Not a Hallmark movie. The Hallmark movies are all the same.
Yeah.
No, this is a movie like going back to It's a Wonderful Life or White Christmas, where characters meet an obstacle and overcome it in the moment of Christmas. And I hope people, Spencer and I, just hope that people come out of it remembering Christmas is, something we could do all year long if we choose to.
Yeah. Jennifer, your thoughts on that?
Yeah, if you go to our Facebook page right now, we have over 1,000 reviews. People are saying things like, I laughed, I cried, it left me with a full heart. This was the best Christmas movie that I've seen in a long time. I'm truly inspired. This film just filled me with the spirit of Christmas. And that's the reviews that we are just continuing to get, and we know we're making an impact. Tomorrow we have a Tampa red carpet premiere. We are going to be screening in New York City. We are going to be having another red carpet premiere in Phillipsburg at the Roland Theater, and we want everyone to experience what we're experiencing this Christmas holiday season.
I love it. So much celebration surrounding this movie, and I think one of the best things, people are saying it's leaving them with a full heart. What an amazing review. You can't ask for anything more. So where can we see the movie?
The movie is playing around the country, and I think still in Canada and a theater or two. It's in a very limited release. So if you don't see it in your community, call the theater in your community and tell them you want to see Saint Nick of Bethlehem. And then they'll find us, believe me. We have great plans for this movie. We hope big things for it. And we hope that it can entertain people for generations to come. That's our true hope and that would be the blessing of this film. And we're so grateful thank you to you two for giving us an opportunity to share the movie with people. You guys rock. And I love your Christmas spirit as I've been listening in. You're two wonderful, wonderful entertainers there. Thank you.
Well, we thank you both so much for taking the time to share your personal story, a little bit more about the movie, and to celebrate the season. Danny, Jennifer, thank you both so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. God bless.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.